Good old Charlie Foreman. You have a nice picture. I like it. Let's switch a Rooney. Nice, James. Nice. Um, Good old Charlie Foreman. 3D environment artist looking for opportunities. Chicago. There's actually a lot of art comes out of Chicago. Artists. There was a game industry there at one point. I don't know what the state of that is currently. So this looks cool. Link markers, substance designer, exercise, Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh man, Yu-Gi-Oh. Feels good. Feels good. Man, that is such a weird. That is such a weird thing. This pattern. I guess your pattern doesn't really feel like it's following the kind of same directional stuff, but I mean overall it seems to be capturing the feel. Oops. Let's see here. What is going on? What? I'm getting lots of beeps. Hang on here. Oh, visual. That's you. Cheers, visual. I'm like, what is all the beeping? It's visual. He's just thanking me. Yeah, if you have more questions, visual, just DM me the questions. Maybe after the stream, though. So people don't hear the beeping. I could mute it, but it's fine. Yeah, I think the only thing I would say about this is these lines need to be more on the motherboard electrical line feel that you see here. And then they need the glow. They need the glow, man. Yeah, he's still... Yeah, sure. Thanks, man. Anytime, dude. Hearts. Hearts for days. This is cool. Let's see here. So I think we need to see the real-time version. Yeah, James, some people just produce content really quickly. Martin Hoff, dude, that guy is a machine. I don't know what his... I want to know what his sleep patterns are like. So this looks pretty good. I think what this is actually missing is a detail, like a 0 to 1 mask that breaks up the surface with like gunk between these pieces to help get them separated from the body itself. Just some dirt, some dirtiness. I think in the near future I'm gonna do a quick hard surface model just to bake. Just to bake the maps and show you what I'm talking about when I say stuff like that. The bevel is odd. You talking about this bevel? I think it's okay. For the scale, I think it's fine. On the front, this thing here, how round that is, I'm going to assume, or this bevel here. Oh, you mean the lack of a bevel, or like the smoothing group. Like this edge here probably shouldn't be there, or beveled. And then you got a gap here. So you must be doing like symmetry. Yeah, there's symmetry going on in there. Either way, this looks pretty cool. I would definitely, when you do symmetry stuff, double check to make sure that that edge is not like mismatched or is hidden well enough. See, and up here, I feel like this edge needs a bevel. That way it's not so smoothed. Right now the lighting's kind of wrapping around it in a strange artificial way. You see, like this. So just adding like one bevel there would fix that. And then I guess a lot of the beveling and detail work was focused in the front. But if you're going to do a 3D viewer, you got to make sure that these edges are beveled too. Like that's all really, it looks like super low poly in the back there. All right, what do we got going on here? This looks really odd to me. visual text says. Yes. I wasn't even paying attention to those just because they're dark. They're just part of the body. You could probably just cut a hole the same shape as that and extrude in and then just apply this material to that and you'd be good to go. I mean, if not, then I think you need to model like something around the edge to help like ground it to the body so that it looks like it's connected in some way. But I don't know. Maybe it just needs some rivets and then or some bolts and it would make sense. It just feels like it's floating and they're oddly dark, right? Yeah, details up in the front are actually quite high. And I think getting that type of treatment all the way around would be good. Whoa. So, I like how different this is, which is pretty cool. Let's see what's going on here. Ah! Okay, wait. So this shot cuts really fast. I see that movement and I want to see what those are, but the moment you start to get a view of it, it goes away. Royce, what's up, man? How you doing? We're about to get out of here. We got like a minute or two. Oh man, gameplay. I like it. So I guess smoothing the camera motion is probably going to help. Oh, that's cool. This game looks cool. Whoa, that camera work was insane. Run, run. Like the jump burst movement is cool. Man, musical platforming, yeah, I like it. Those guys are rocking out. Oh my gosh. So this is cool. I like this. I think the motion of the character in the camera is probably the thing that needs the most work. Because once you smooth that out, then it'll feel much more like a game. I think the asset selection that you have here is pretty good. Volumizing the normals on these trees would be good to do just so that you get some light wrapping around them instead of being like random normal noise. You can see what's going on there. I really like the flowers like this. I think doing something with the flowers to get them to be more visually interesting would be nice. I love the scattering of it, but maybe like on the edges, kind of bringing the leaves up or the petals up more. What's your question, Little Nemo? The water normal on here is a little strong, and it's tiling a lot. So like looking into what is causing that, right now it kind of looks like liquid metal, and I think it has a lot to do with the way that the specular and how clear it is. So I'd look into that. Then there's some weird lighting issues going on here with these tree cards. This shot is really confusing to me. I'm not sure like compositionally what's going on. Just being honest. But yeah, I mean that gameplay wise, that looked pretty interesting. Smooth that camera out, and then you just smooth out the combat, and you're good to go. Because I love this. I'm curious, like, the music combos that you're doing, like how those are being achieved. Is that just a button press and you're just doing button combos and they're being themed in music? Or it's like Ocarina Combat? Ocarina Combat. Anyways, this is pretty cool. I think, oh yes, we got one more scene in here. So, scenes like this are hard to judge because like the materials are so strange. But I think that you just need to be focusing on your roughness and to help separate out that stuff. Let's see what else we got in here. Yeah, see, without the albedo on there, this looks so much more interesting. It's hard though because those materials, you're nailing the materials other than the roughness. Like you really need to look into the roughness and like these edges, like bevel those. Maybe make the top a metal frame, but then the rest blue like that, just so that you visually you understand what the top of the object is, and like maybe there's fingerprints on there because that's where people put their arms and their hands and stuff at the toys they point at. Man, this brings back some great memories. But yeah, material definition is key, and then making sure you don't have too many hard edges. I think this scene will sing a lot more to you. But yeah, hopefully that was helpful. I don't know. I really like this. I don't think you're ready to be an environment artist yet. There's some key things that you need to look into. Things like making sure that you're beveling in the right areas and then cleaning up and understanding your material definition. Rubbing hands to get that roughness. So, yeah. If you have any other questions, just message me on the Discord. I'm more than happy to talk to you. Cool. All right, guys. I'm going to get out of here. Little Nemo.